Hey, what's up YouTube? And not yet my subscribers. I hope you're and are having a good day because I have an unlikely video for you guys today. So I was watching One Piece like I always do because we stand over here. And I noticed that there are some really strong OG characters out of their prime. I mean, there are many, but only a few stood out to me. In today's video, I'll be discussing the OG strong characters from One Piece. If you have been tuning into my channel, you know I don't really go into depth with skill-based reviews, so don't get your hopes up. Without further ado, let's start the video. So One Piece seems to have strong characters that you wouldn't find next door. Instead, the show showcases strong human beings capable of taking over the world with catastrophic power. But not all of them are 20 or even 30. These guys are well over 60 and can take down enemies twice their size. For example, Don Chinjao, making his appearance in episode 632 or chapter 704 if you're reading the manga. Don Chinjao has showcased sheer power for a guy in his late 70s. Standing a little over 17 feet with the control of all three types of haki and a master of his unique fighting style, which he combines with Bushiko haki to impale his enemies with headbutts. Ouch! Do you know how hard your head has to be able to split solid ice in half? Jesus, I get a headache just thinking about it. That might explain Chinjao's reluctance to listen to Luffy due to some petty feud with another OG. I put him first on the list because of his impact of his powers, causing massive damage to the surrounding area and landscape. At the Coliseum, when Luffy and Chinjao battle took place, Luffy and Chinjao clashed with their Aramant haki, causing Chinjao to get his crown back. I was jumping up and down because Pops already showed he was formidable, but after that, woo! Well, you get my point. What do you guys expect from the former leader of the Happo Navy? The next OG isn't quite as girthy as Chinjao, but he packs a mighty punch, or kick. The next strong OG in One Piece is Lao Ji. An enemy to destroy hat pirates and Dressrosa could put pressure on anyone. However, Lao Ji stands tall. Well, not really. He's only 5'2" with bad eyesight and not so good hearing. However, this guy still manages to teach the young whippersnappers a thing or two about true power. A true master of martial arts, Lao Ji is no pushover when it comes to battle. Don't let looks deceive you. Being a member of the Don Quinto Pirates, you have to be skilled, which is why I put Lao Ji on this list. Lao Ji really surprised me in a bad way, because he was kicking butt left and right, and I didn't expect a villain to be this great. Well, you know, naturally, you want the villain to lose. This guy managed to even best Chinjao, which I thought was just shocking. However funny, as well as considering his brief hip issue. But seriously, Lao Ji comes with no devil fruit powers, but is still able to keep up with the younger fighters with nothing but skill. He's 70 and moves like he's still in his prime, with the use of his Chichong, stand back. Okay, where are the Wheaties? My next OG isn't as stronger when it comes to power and has made a name for himself. Making an adversary out of the first OG is Monkey D. Garp. The somewhat dim-witted and stern grandfather of Luffy is one of my favorite OG because he's the only one I see hurt Luffy without trying to kill him. A vice admiral of the Marines and a legend with his mighty fist is enough to praise about. In his heyday, the 9 feet tall admiral was a fierce fighter and hero. His battle with Gol-D Roger, the greatest pirate to conquer the Grand Line, was legendary. However, his battle with Don Chinjao was the fight most impressive. As they fought, the use of Garp's Aramant haki was able to reshape Chinjao's cone head. Fast forward to the present, and at the age of 75, Garp is still considered a superpower amongst the admirals, and maintains that title due to his still impressive skills. The next contender on the list is somewhat different from the other OGs. However, he shares the same title as superpower. Coming in with a stylish-like afro is Buddha himself, Sengoku. Sengoku, the former fleet admiral, is exactly what his title suggests, and that is power. Although he's a possessor of a devil fruit, the Hito Hito no Mi, he's placed on the list because he's an OG. With the Hito Hito no Mi, Sengoku transforms into a giant Buddha-like god with great power. I was amazed at the discovery of his ability at the War of Marineford because it wasn't revealed until that time. I admire his restraint as a fleet admiral and his personal matters. Even as a part of the Marines, he raised Rosinante as his son, guiding him in the right path. That's where that saying, "with great power comes great responsibility," comes from. Did I mention this guy is 77? The next OG is a legend above all the others, and in my personal opinion. With age comes wisdom. Coming in is Silver's Rayleigh. The Dark King, as dubbed, is a former member of the Roger Pirates and mentor to Luffy. He graced us with his presence in episode 8 as a figure, if anything, but he became a more prominent character in the Shibodi arc. Possessing and mastering all 3 types of haki and works as a coding mechanic speaks tough to me. In the Shibodi arc, when the Straw Hats were under attack by Kizaru, Rayleigh's interference diverting his attack was an epic moment. I mean, before Rayleigh, Logia types seemed almost impossible to beat due to their change in anatomy. Rayleigh puts the O in G because he played a big part in Luffy's development, and he seemed like one of the most chill 76-year-olds. Side note, it seems anime characters seem to get stronger in their older age rather than their youth. Although Rayleigh admits his body doesn't work as it used to, you can still get the feel of how powerful this guy actually was. I mean, he's still able to take out any normal pirates with a blast of Conqueror's haki. My last OG isn't someone as powerful as the others in physical combat. Anyways, however, a legend never really dies. Instead, they retire to pursue another dream in cooking. Cooking up a storm with the peg leg is Zeph. Although Zeph isn't currently active as a pirate, he's still a powerful OG nonetheless. In his heyday as a pirate, the guy was lethal, with the kicks ultimately being dubbed Red Leg. With this kind of title and legacy, there isn't much you have to prove to anyone. Due to his amputation of his leg to save his protege, Sanjay, Zeph now has a peg leg. Now that doesn't count as a debilitating factor because Zeph can still deliver some deadly kicks to enemies. Once he stands on his hand and spins, look out, because that's one of his strongest attacks. I feel to get the best understanding of Zeph's power is to look at Sanji. Zeph practically taught him everything he knows. At 65, I played Zeph on here because he's tough and it shows through his personality, but he's also caring, which is the perfect contrast. Once he jumped in the ocean to save Sanji, after killing the passengers on the ship, I got a little teary-eyed. Think about it. You witness a bank robber robbing a bank. Then he lets the older people go with $100,000 in cash money. It might sound far-fetched, but you get the idea. Well, okay guys, that is it for the strongest OG characters in One Piece. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and sorry if your faves didn't make it. But don't worry, there's plenty more videos to come. Don't forget to like, comment, and share for more content. I'm your host Zeke, and did I mention this is not a rant?